Good morning, folks. We're continuing working on the Defender build. So far, we've gotten the gearbox mounted. We have some shafts extended to the drive. We have the actual shifter installed. And it looks like we are starting to work on some of the structure for the rear end. So with that, let's have a quick look at where we want to go next. So we're going to mount these two fellows on either side. Go. Got these guys mounted. Again, as we keep adding parts, it's becoming sturdier and sturdier, which is a very good thing. Next step, a couple more fives. And that's going to connect. Aha! It's going to connect to here, which is really going to actually beef up the suspension. Again, adding a lot of structure and connectivity. Oh yeah, so at this point there's no movement whatsoever in the top structure. So this is definitely stiffened up. All right, next step. Aha. 2 single crosses. And you're going to occupy this space. So that one there. This one over here. And now we need 2 3 posts, 2 2 posts. And the advantage of having everything laid out and separated becomes obvious as you start working on these smaller pieces. And now we need 2 double posts, 2 round posts, 2 connectors, line in the middle. Again, black and steel black. Here's another one. Thank you very much. And 2 of these right angle connectors. This is one. Oh, I see the other. Reach down and grab it. There we go. And we need 15. Yeah, gray. So here you have it. So that we start assembling. And here. And again, as I said earlier, with these connectors, you have to be very cognizant of the direction that they actually go onto the piece, because it will make a difference either during the assembly or the disassembly. Because, again, you can force it out that way, but you can't force it out the opposite direction. Now we're going to go same thing on the other side, symmetrical, and we're going to take this cap, and again taking note of which way the holes are oriented. And here we are going to be converting crosses to posts. And we'll repeat this twice. And again, making sure that we have everything oriented in the direction that we want it to be. I'm now going to install this on this subassembly that we've already built. And we end up with this large piece. And it's going to go across here. Like so. And as you can see, we're beginning to get a sense of how wide this model is. Probably an 8-inch spread in my hand, so it's starting to look like something. Not quite sure yet. All right. 3 more posts. 1, 2, 3. Obviously for future hanging. Again, we orient this way. We're going to put 2 into these 2 receptors. And 1 on this side. So, and again, because we have 2 levels of frame rails, I'm beginning to think that we're going to start cross bracing this coming up. But we shall see. And exactly that. So we need a single post, an eyelet cover. And the beauty of these is they're so small that they always go to the bottom of the basket. And I need 2 9 bars. What do we got here? 3, 6, 9, that's 1. 3, 6, 9, that's the other. So on the right hand one, we're going to put a post and a stopper, and it's going to go on like on this side, and it's going to capture all 5 of these posts. There we go. And on this side, it's going to be the same. Except for whatever reason, we still have a gap in here. Now, we don't know why we have that gap, but I'm fairly confident we'll find out shortly. And so, let's carry on. We need 4 post-to-cross converters. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 more lateral connectors left. 1, 2. Oh. Okay, so again, we're going to build the sub-assemblies before we mount it to the rest of the model. Like so. And we are now going to mount them as per the drawing. And we're really now starting to get a strong sense of the width of the unit. All right, let's keep on going. Let's see where we're heading. More gears. Excellent. So, small black, a 5.5. It's an interesting axle. I think I showed it before. It has a single spot and then a shoulder, and then it's good for 4. I shall put that in here. All right, we now have a saddle part, which looks not like this. So we have our saddle, and we put our gear in through here like so. We need a number 6 axle. Another transient piece, a red placeholder, and a single side gear. And with that, build our subassembly. So this guy going in here like so. And the drive holder. This fellow is going to go into here. So we're going to be putting a gear in here. So this is actually going to allow us to change direction of our gear by 90 degrees. So as you can see, as I turn this axle, this one turns, it goes that way. And now we need two little posts. 1, 2, and they go onto the back. Again, critical that you observe the right way to orient the slots, otherwise you will not be able to mount it. Okay, now we're going to have 2 mounting posts, and they're going to be prepped. Undoubtedly, they are going to actuate something at some point down the road. And now, to figure out what goes where. So this is going to go like this. This is going in here. Ah, just like that. And as we see, not quite sure what this is going to end up moving, but I'm sure it's going to end up moving something. But now, as I say, these posts will just seat in there. That's given it some stability. And away we go. So I think I'll stop right now. We'll get set up for another session. So stand by, folks.